Jay-Z launches a legal war against the attorney.
In the wave of sexual assault allegations.
We expect Mr. Carter to be fully cleared of all of this in the coming days.
Love it down to the bone. Baby, you know.
Listen, is it over for the Carters, man? God damn. My favorite couple out there, man, they are really, really, really facing it, man. You know what I'm saying? On one hand, you know, the judge that is over the Jay-Z case, you know, has issued a warning to Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro. You know, she told him that he's using inappropriate tactics. Inappropriate tactics, you know, to fight this case. And she obviously said that the case will have to continue. Beyoncé as well is facing a lot of backlash for her performance that I actually loved. I'm talking about the Christmas NFL halftime show performance that she did. Absolutely killed it. But before we jump into that, let's go into the negative one, the Jay-Z one, man. Listen, it's no secret that I love Jay, you know? But is it over for my man, bro? Is it time for him to go to Bali? You know, because when this started, clearly, I said, he's going to fight this and everything. Because I saw the letter that he obviously put out. The letter actually, you know, gave me the vim, gingered me. You know what I'm saying? I said, my guy is fighting this. Because I don't think he did it. Now, I don't know him, obviously. I don't know him, so I'm just saying it because, obviously, I love his music. I love what he stands for, what he's been doing, you know, the moves that he's been making throughout his life and everything, you know. So that's part of the reason why I said, you know what, I don't think he did it. And I have the right to feel like that. I don't think he did it, you know. But Busby's not letting up, bro. The lawyer, Busby, is not letting up. So obviously, as this whole thing has been going on, we saw the interview that the lady did with, I believe it was ABC or whatever, which her story was full of inconsistencies. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, everybody was like, nah, this should be easy. Get this shit the fuck out of here. That's what everybody was saying.
NBC News that the woman alleging Jay-Z raped her when she was 13 years old is expected to undergo a voluntary polygraph test tomorrow. This after our exclusive interview with the now 38-year-old mother from Alabama found inconsistencies with her account. We agree.
But since then, we've seen Alex Shapiro. He did a whole, he invited a lot of journalists around and all that. And doing that whole conference and all that, he said, listen, Jay-Z does not know Diddy.
He's upset. He's upset that somebody would be allowed to do this. They would make a mockery of the system like this. He's upset that this distracts and dissuades real victims from coming forward. He's upset that his kids and his family have to deal with this. He's upset, and he should be upset.
Right. Will Mr. Carter say anything more specifically about Mr. Combs? He didn't really address him in his statement, but anything since outlets and internet speculation have tried to affiliate the two of them, he didn't really, in his statement, specifically say anything about any of the allegations.
I mean, Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years, just like in all professions. People know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. If you go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction. That's all that there is. He doesn't know anything about the charges or allegations against him. He has nothing to do with that case. And there's nothing more to say.
Jay-Z does not know Diddy. He said that. They are not friends. And in a way, I understand what he's trying to say, though, because if I'm Jay, I'm pissed at Diddy, bro. I'm really pissed at Diddy. Do I think that the both of them, obviously the both of them have known each other for a very long time. Do I think that they are friendly? Yes. I mean, they've been in each other's parties and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to be part of the band that would say that they are not friends. Of course, I know that they are friendly. Now, friends, all right, that conversation can be had. But they are definitely friendly. Diddy has brought a lot of heat. He has brought a lot of heat to people, man. You know, with his lifestyle and all that stuff, with some of the shenanigans that he's been into. Bro, why are you keeping tapes if you're into that whole lifestyle? I don't agree with the lifestyle, but cool. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. You're a grown-ass man. But why are you keeping tapes? You know? Lubes. We saw you beating the shit out of Cassie, respectfully, to Cassie. You know? Different people are coming out to say different things about you. You know, if you're from the streets and everything, like you always have that one friend, you always have that one guy who always gets into bullshit and he brings the eyeballs or the police to the whole crew. You know? And at some point, everybody look at him like, dude, what the hell are you doing, bro? You know, so I believe that that's what this case is. And I believe that a lot of people are not happy with Diddy with the whole thing. Because different people are now being dragged into it. Especially with this one, where the lady is saying that Diddy and Jay-Z obviously sexually abused her. That's crazy. That is really crazy. So, but obviously when the Diddy case came out, or rather when Jay-Z's case came out, unlike Diddy, a lot of people were like, nah, we don't believe in this. So we thought this was gonna be chucked away. But obviously, Busby is not giving up. And so far, they've been in court. It's been a mudsling, you know. It's been a mudsling and everything. You know, Jay-Z's lawyer saying so many things about Busby. Bobby's saying so many things about the lawyer and Rock Nation and how they're using different tactics and all this kind of stuff. But so far, Alex Spiro has been pressuring the judge to throw the case away. Now, personally, I didn't really like that, right? Because why are you putting pressure so bad for the case to be chucked away? Yes, somebody might say, yeah, but if I didn't do this and everything, why am I still fighting this? Cool, but let the judge make the decision, though. Jay-Z, you're a billionaire. You got the money. However long it's going to take, let it take. Fight it. You know, if you're 100% sure that you didn't do it. So it came out a couple of days ago. The heading on there says, Jay-Z's lawyer warned by the judge over inappropriate actions as Shawn Combs faces fresh lawsuit. And they continued to say, a judge has criticized Jay-Z's lawyer's inflammatory language, saying his tactics were inappropriate and a waste of judicial resources. We are not going to read the whole thing, but we are going to go all the way down. And it says, Judge Torres, who is the judge that's over this case, wrote in an order on Thursday that Mr. Spiro had submitted a litany of letters and motions attempting to impugn the character of plaintiff's lawyer. Many of them expounded on the purported urgency of this case. She added, Carter's lawyer's relentless filing of combative motions and containing inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks is inappropriate, a waste of judicial resources, and a tactic unlikely to benefit its client. The court will not fast-track the judicial process merely because counsel demands it. She continued and said that Mr. Spiro, who has accused the plaintiff's lawyer of having a chronic inability to follow the rules, has failed to follow the rules himself. She warned him against future unacceptable behavior. Damn. Like I said before, I didn't like the way, and Spiro, he's a powerful lawyer. We've seen what he's done to different artists and everything. So he's a powerful lawyer. Let's not get it twisted. You know? But the way he's been handling this, I think he's putting a lot of pressure. Busby has been saying that they've been using private investigators and everything, and people masquerading as whatever to pressure his clients and everything. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what Busby has been saying. In my opinion, I think Jay-Z and Alex Spiro should not come across a bit too desperate. Let the case play out. You get what I'm saying? If Jay-Z knows that he didn't do nothing, let the case play out. But then my guy, if you know that there is some skeleton in the cupboard somewhere, I think you should start strategizing some exits way out, my guy. You know, contact Russell Simmons and see what went with Bali. Because unfortunately, we've seen it happen. Even the most powerful of them, Bill Cosby, we saw what happened to him. Diddy, nobody could ever see this with Diddy. We saw what happened to him. We saw what happened to Kanye West. You know? And one thing about this is, if you lose this case, Jay, if Jay loses this case, it will open up a whole can of worms. You get what I'm saying? And if he loses this case, this might go to criminal. They might want to take it up to criminal court. You get what I'm saying? But I hope that's not the case. And yeah, I'm not loving this, man. I am not loving this at all. But anyways, we'll see what happens. Now, on the other side, Beyonce decided to smash up. She decided to tear down Houston, bro. And she did that on the NFL Christmas halftime show. Absolutely killed it. Absolutely killed it. You know, watched the whole thing. It was amazing. I didn't really watch the game. I think the game was kind of dead in my opinion. But I watched the whole show. I think the show was about 13 to 14 minutes, thereabout. And it was just amazing. But obviously, a lot of people are not loving it. A lot of people are not loving it online. You know, especially because of the gun gesture that she made at the end of the show. And then the banner dropped that kind of said bang. But are people all right? Don't you guys know the title of the album? Cowboy Carter. The location, Houston. Go check the history. The whole Cowboys thing. The boots, the hats, the lowriders with the bullhorns on them, right? The gun culture, the gun culture. You can't just erase one part of history because you don't like it. But that's what happens when we have all these woke people on social media, man. Woke culture is just killing everything, man. Because I watched it, I didn't think it was a big deal. And I'm sure a lot of people watched it, they didn't think it was a big deal. A lot of people just enjoy the show. You know? But people always have to find something to complain about, bro. Personally, I think it was a great show. When I saw how much she got paid, allegedly, I was like, God damn. Because I think it was Sports Illustrated. Sports Illustrated came out with the news and everything and said that the performance was reported part of a 3-project, $60 million deal between Beyonce and Netflix, which was signed in 2019. The first project from the agreement was the concert documentary Homecoming, a film by Beyonce. She reportedly earned $20 million for that project, leading to speculation that she picked up another $20 million for the halftime show. So Dan Rucci, the founder of Trapital, a company that provides insight into music and sports, told Anscape, if we believe these to be true, then that's $20 million specifically for this halftime show. That's a huge sum of money right there, bro. But I mean, this is Beyonce. She obviously deserves it. So let's jump into some of the highlights of the show. The intro was beautiful, man. The intro was beautiful. She was on a horse in the tunnel going into the stadium, singing the 16 Carriages.
Still working all my life, you know. Only God knows, only God knows, only God knows. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my fears away till the summer sunset on a whole.
And then she was met by 4 beautiful black singers, female singers. Just out of respect, I obviously have to mention their names. Tina Adele, Tierra Kennedy, Raina Roberts, Britney Spencer, and they sang the cover of the Beatles' 1968 Blackbird. Check out the video.
Into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise.
Then, obviously, as the show went on and everything, boom, Shabuzi came in. And she performed the Sweet Honey Bucking. That's the track that she has with Shabuzi. Obviously, I believe Shabuzi has 2 tracks on her album. But the one that they performed was the Sweet Honey Bucking. And I didn't know that Shabuzi was that tall. Is Shabuzi that tall or is Beyonce that short? Because my guy looks like a giant. His hair, obviously, his outfit and all that, absolutely killed it.
Right the day he realized that lies were hidden in my kisses. Bounce on the hit. Bounce on the hit. I ain't no regular singer. Now come get everything you came for.
The boots, check. You can hear when I stealth, sell. Bought a Chevy and painted red. Money long, it can't fit in the bed. It don't matter what nobody says. Country boy to the day that I'm dead. You want smoke, I'm the Marlboro man. Cut it out before it get out of hand. This ain't Calabasas. We don't need highways. We can take back roads. Never been riding back. Stepping that stirrup. Hop on my saddle. Snack on my feet, they rattle. In the bag, only thing getting lasso. I'm still going up like a ladder. And I'm still in the field.
Then Post Malone obviously came in and they performed their hit Levi's Jeans. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. You could see my man did not come too close, That's Jay-Z's wife right there, my guy. He didn't come too close, and the both of them were obviously doing their thing.
Ooh, love it down to the bone.
Baby, you know I'm on my book. I let you ride. Rodeo in your room, and she breaks loose with perfect timing. Love it when you tease me in your jeans. Girl, you don't need designer. When that thing on hydroplane, baby girl, you the pilot.
Baby, let me rattle that snake with my venom. Denim on denim on denim on denim. Give you high fashion in a simple white tee. Give you these blues, it's in my jeans. On my sister on Celestine. God like shining through the in-between. I got saddle his leather seat. Come on, you pretty little thing.
But my highlight of the whole show was Blue Ivy. Oh my God. Just watching that little girl grow up, we know when she was born, but just watching her grow up, she was part of our tour. She's doing movies. I think she's won Grammys as well, different awards and all that. And just seeing her by her mom at her young age, she is a tall girl. She's going to be as tall as Jay. I think Jay's like 6'2", thereabout. And obviously, dancing and all that, the choreography and everything. And I can only imagine the hard work. The hard work that she's put in. You go, to be able to be on stage in front of thousands of people throughout our tour. And obviously yesterday.
It's a real life boogie and a real life hold down. Don't be afraid. Come take it to the floor now. Woo! There's a heat wave coming at us. Too hot to think straight. Too cold to panic.
I can remember the first concert they did. And you could see the rust a little bit. You can see that she wasn't too confident. Go check out that tour. The last one that she did. And you could tell, but then throughout the tour, she became more confident. She kind of came into herself. She became more relaxed and everything. You could just see it. And just watching her yesterday do this was just beautiful, man. Personally, I think that that's the highlight of the whole thing for me. Apart from the whole gun thing and people crying about it, who in my opinion, who really gives a shit? You know what I mean? It is what it is. But all I would say is, Kendrick, you cannot have your work cut out for you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl and all that. I mean, this is Beyonce, and we saw what she put out there. But if there's something that we know about Kendrick, he will always do his thing when it comes to live performance and everything. We can't wait for that. But then also, I guess the question is, for the 2026 Christmas halftime show, who's going to take on that one? I would say they should bring on Usher. I know Usher just did the Super Bowl and everything, but who cares? Bring up Usher again, or bring up Chris Brown. I doubt if that's going to happen, because the powers that be don't like Chris Brown for some weird reason. But I think they should bring up Chris Brown, man. You get what I'm saying? I think that energy, that standard, that bar that Beyonce has set, and also the one that Kendrick is going to set, I think they should bring up Chris Brown. That's what I think. Because just thinking about it right now, who else is really out there? Who else is really out there that can put on a show? Go and see what Chris Brown did in South Africa. 2 nights in a row. 90,000 people in the stadium. 2 nights in a row. Go see what he did in Brazil, bro. I don't know what people are thinking, man. Whatever problems that they have with Chris, they should just let that shit go. This generation, we are missing something. We want to see that guy on the big stage. We want to see him on the big stage. And you cannot tell me that he doesn't have the catalog to be up there. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, it's all good anyways. All you woke people, please, let it go, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has time for all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit go. Anywho's, listen, as you already know, it's your boy Toby. Check out more reactions on this channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. Subscribe to the channel, man. Watch the videos, leave a like, leave a comment, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend, or tell an enemy to tell a friend. Salute.